Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 11 of the 2025 Wellness Challenge. So as you can tell, I'm a little bit losing my voice, so you have to forgive me for this today. But anyways, so today we have a immune system kind of stimulating flow, and we mostly focus on back bends and twists. And this is really great for your gut because your gut is in a way responsible for a great proportion of your immunity. So without further ado, let's get started. So we start with some cats and cows. So you're going to come in an all fours tabletop position. And on your next inhale, arch your back, pull your shoulders back, look up at the ceiling. As you exhale, round in, suck your stomach in, push the floor away from you. Inhale, look up at the ceiling, arch your back. Exhale to round in, suck your stomach in, push the floor away from you. Inhale, let's do 3 more. Looking up, engaging your back muscles, heart going forward. Exhale, round in. Inhale, looking up at the ceiling, stretching out the whole front side. Exhale as you exhale to stretch the back side of the body. All right, one more. Inhale, looking up at the ceiling. And exhale to look in towards your belly button. And to find a neutral spine, let's send the arms forward and just relax here, trying to melt your chest down and your mouth. Make sure you keep your hips exactly over your knees so they're not going back and they're not going forward. So you should feel a nice stretch kind of in the back of your shoulders. Take one more deep breath in here and a deep breath out. All right, let's slowly make our way into a downward facing dog. We're still warming up, so just pedal the legs one at a time. Stretching out the back side of the legs. And very slowly you can make your way to the front of the mat. And here just allow your body to hang down. So you can grab the opposite elbow, just feeling that nice stretch in the backs of the legs. Just relax, let go of your head. And now very slowly we're going to flow between folding forward and a halfway lift. So on your next inhale, bring your hands to your shins, look forward at the front of the mat, pull your shoulders back. As you exhale, allow your upper body to come down. You can hug the back side of the legs. Inhale to bring your hands back to your shins, flatten out the back, look forward. Exhale to just relax your upper body down. Inhale, one more. And exhale. So from here, let's just step back to plank. And then you can use your knees or just lower straight down. We're going to work on some locust pose. So you can bring your arms by your sides. I like to bring my palms facing down. And then just lift your legs and your chest off the floor. So you can use your hands to kind of pull your shoulders back, to push them into the floor to help you lift up higher. Lower down. So we're going to do that 2 more times. On your next inhale, come up into locust pose, pull your shoulders back, lift your legs off the floor. If you can, try to bring your feet together, maybe even your heels together to touch, and slowly lower down. We do that 1 more time. Take a deep breath in and slowly coming up into locust pose. This time, if you want, you can lift even your arms off the floor so they're just alongside your body. And slowly lower down. Place your hands underneath the shoulders. And let's go to downward facing dog. So from here, we're going to build towards a revolved side angle lunge. So take a deep breath in, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling and step it in between the hands. Hold it here on your next exhale and inhale, slowly coming up with your arms. This is called a high lunge. So you want to come up really high on the back toes and sit down really low, so sinking into this front knee. And now from here, bring your hands together in front of the chest. And on your next exhale, you're gonna hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. So you're gonna end up in this kind of twisted position. And this is your reversed or revolved side angle. And this is again great for your gut. It stimulates your digestive system. So just work on pulling your right shoulder back a little bit more to twist deeper. And let's change. Bring your hands to the floor. Slowly step back. And we're going to lower all the way down to the floor, everyone. And then slowly coming up into locust pose. So this is going to be our kind of vinyasa from now on. And slowly lower down from locust. Place your hands underneath the shoulders. Push up into downward facing dog. So it's a very simple flow. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. And slowly step it in between the hands. Exhale here to ground your feet into the floor. And inhale to come up. With your arms above your head, you want to sit down as low as possible. At the same time, keep your right leg really strong and push your right heel forward. Inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, bring your hands in front of the chest like a prayer and twist over to the other side. So you want to push the top hand into the bottom hand so that you really twist as much as possible. Keep your belly in slightly. You can look up at the ceiling if your neck allows it. And slowly place your hands down on the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down on your exhale. And inhale to come up into locust pose. Using all of your back muscles, squeezing everything together. Feeling your whole body becoming really strong. And slowly forehead down. Coming up into downward facing dog. Hold it here for a moment. And we're going to begin our next flow. So for this one, you're going to step your right foot forward. No three-legged dog. So we're going to build it in an interesting way where we don't go back to downward facing dog. We just change over to the other side. So first we have a warrior two. You want to really focus on finding a solid base with your feet. So you make your kind of body really strong. Building it from the base up. Your arms are really strong as well. Your body is exactly over your hips. And now we're going to flip the front palm. Reverse the warrior by bringing the left hand on top of the left leg. And exhale, let's go down into warrior two. On your next inhale, let's go for a side angle. So for this one, you can actually bring your right hand on the inside of your right foot. This is going to be a little bit more advanced, maybe. You need a little bit more flexibility. Or, if it's too much, just keep your elbow on top of the thigh. And then your left hand is just a diagonal line from your foot all the way to your hand. And then you focus on gently twisting your upper body kind of back or up towards the ceiling. And now very slowly, let's go back to warrior two for a moment, or actually straighten the right leg. And we're going to go for a forward fold. So from here, you're going to bring your feet to face to the side of the mat. And you're just going to slowly fold. And now here you have many, many different interesting options. You can grab your feet, or you can kind of interlock your fingers behind your back, like I'm doing here. Or just keep your hands on the floor and try to walk them back as much as possible towards your feet. So it's your decision what you do. If you want to throw in a headstand here, go ahead if that's part of your practice. And slowly walk your hands maybe underneath your shoulders for a quick halfway lift. And now we're going to come up. So instead of going through the vinyasa, we're just going to head over on the left side. So again, finding that solid base with your feet, grounding through all three corners of each foot. Your arms become really strong. Your belly is slightly in, your shoulders over your hips. Sit down a little bit lower. And let's reverse the warrior. So flip the front palm. Inhale, bring your right arm kind of down alongside your right leg. and slowly back to warrior two. Inhale here and bring your left elbow on top of the left thigh. So if you want more, you bring it on the inside. And then again, everyone focus on twisting the right side of your chest back so that you really open your chest as much as possible. One more breath here. And change. Let's straighten out the left leg. And slowly you can fold down. So this time the backs of your legs are going to be more open. So you can just explore it a little bit more. Maybe go a little bit deeper. Try a different variation. Why not? Try something different with your arms than what you did in the last set. And just relax your upper body down. If your legs are straight, try to engage the front part of your legs, so your thighs. And one more breath here. Slowly walk your hands underneath the shoulders. You can bring your hands at your hips and very slowly come up. So now we're pretty much done with the standing series, but first we're gonna go for a quick vinyasa. So stepping forward or rather facing the front of the mat, you're gonna head into your plank. Slowly lower down and inhale to come up into locust pose. Using all of your back muscles, squeezing everything together, feeling your whole body becoming really strong. And slowly forehead down. So instead of going to down dog, let's just go to tabletop. So now we're gonna head into kind of the seated part of class. So you wanna stretch your right leg out and keep your left foot in. So we're gonna fold straight over the right leg. Nothing interesting, just a very gentle kind of, I call this head to knee, but you can call it just a one-legged kind of seated forward fold. It just really depends on what style of yoga you practice. Now, there is a variation here. If you want to try it, let's try it together. So you bring your right hand on the inside of your right leg and you catch kind of the big toe side of your foot. And then your left arm goes up and over your head. Catch the little pinky toe side. And now you work on twisting your chest open. Maybe you can even look up at the ceiling. And just hold it here for a little bit longer. Twisting gently in the left side of your body. You should feel like a nice stretch all along your left rib cage. And change. Before we head over on the other side, let's do a wide-legged fold. So open up your legs as wide as you can and just fold in between your legs. If it helps you to place something underneath your hips to kind of elevate your hips, you can go ahead and do that. Just fold as deep as feels nice for you. And now very slowly coming out of it. So you're going to place your right foot on the inside of your left leg. And first we just fold straight over the left leg. And just very simple. But if you want to try something more interesting, you bring your left hand on the inside of your left leg and your right arm goes up and over your ear. You catch the little pinky toe side. And again, the idea is to really twist your chest open as much as possible. To open up all throughout the right side of your body. And hold it here for just a couple more breaths. And very gently coming out. So before the final Shavasana, let's just try some inversions, because these are also quite good for the immune system. And we're gonna go for a shoulder stand. So you're gonna lift your feet up, you're gonna catch your hips. So you can be as low as you want, maybe something like this, or you can straighten out your legs all the way and be really straight all around. So just finding your depth of the posture is really important. And that's enough. So you can very slowly just start to bring your hips back down on the floor. And just head for your final Shavasana, your final relaxation. Relax your arms, your legs on the floor. And all you have to do is close your eyes and relax. Nothing more, nothing less. And when you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, just do so slowly and mindfully. And have a great rest of your day. Keep practicing your yoga, your meditation. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.